Hello my dear students. In this video you are going to learn about valuation and adjustment of goodwill in retirement of a partner. Retiring partner is entitled to his share of goodwill at the time of retirement because goodwill was earned by the firm at the time when he was a partner. Continuing gaining partners compensate the retiring partner by paying goodwill in their gaining ratio. Value of goodwill is determined as per the terms of the partnership agreement or as agreed among them. So just you have to keep it in your mind. Retiring partner is entitled to his share of goodwill at the time of retirement. So when we will calculate that goodwill during admission, retirement, death of a partner and dissolution. So this and that already we have studied. So during retirement time, goodwill was earned by the firm at the time when he was a partner. Actually, his contribution also there in the firm before. Because of him also the firm got goodwill. So the gaining partner or continuing partner have to compensate some amount as goodwill to retiring partner. Can you get my point? Gaining partner or continuing partner have to compensate some amount of goodwill to retiring partner, isn't it? So in this sense, how they are calculating this goodwill and everything can discuss one by one. Retiring partner share of goodwill will be calculated in this method. Value of firm's goodwill. What is the value at present in monetary value? Monetary value is like 1 lakh we can take 1 lakh, and profit share of retiring partner. Profit share of retiring partner is 2 by 10 we can take. So 2 by 10 of 1 lakh will be 20,000, isn't it? So that 20,000 will be given to retiring partner by continuing or gaining partner. I hope you understand. Goodwill is recognized in the books of account following accounting standard 26. So don't forget it. One word they may ask. 26, accounting standard 26 about intangible asset, which prescribes that self-generated goodwill is not recognized. Very important. Self-generated goodwill is not recognized, whereas purchased goodwill is recognized. So self-generated goodwill will not take part here. So accounting standard 26 says it is an intangible asset. Goodwill is recognized in the books of account when consideration in money or money's worth has been paid for it. Very important. So here the consideration of money or money's worth. That 26 says intangible assets goodwill is recognized in the books of account. In the books of account when consideration of money or money's worth, when it is comes to money value, that time only it is recognizing. Apart from that it will not be recognized, isn't it? And we are going to see with the help of one problem about it. In case admission, retirement, death of a partner or change in profit sharing ratio among partners, goodwill is not recognized in the books of the firm. Why? Because no consideration in money or money's worth is paid for it, isn't it? So goodwill may be adjusted though capital accounts. Yes, definitely. What we will do? Goodwill will be a creditor to the partner, retiring partner, and whatever it is, or that continuing partner by admitting partner. So we will do that all the adjustment in capital account itself. Or goodwill may be raised but also written off within the financial year. Goodwill may be raised in that year itself and it is written off that same year itself. So for your better understanding, we can see a problem. It's in three different situations: at the time of retirement, at the time of admission, and at the time of death. And when sometimes goodwill may be exist, or sometimes goodwill will not be exist. At the time of retirement of a partner, goodwill may or may not exist in the books of account, isn't it? Sometimes that previous goodwill, the book goodwill may be there. Sometimes book goodwill may not be there. So in that situation, what we have to do? Accounting treatment of goodwill will be carried out accordingly when goodwill does not exist in the books. When goodwill does not exist in the books, there is no value in goodwill. They didn't mention anything about goodwill. So in that sense, Retiring partner's capital account is credited with the share of current value of goodwill, and gaining partner's capital account are debited their gaining ratio for compensating retiring partner. The journal entry is retiring partner's capital account to gaining partner's capital account to retiring partner's capital account, isn't it? So as I told you already, if any one partner is retiring from the firm, gaining or continuing partner have to compensate the amount of goodwill to retiring partner. The same only they are discussing here. But when goodwill does not exist in the books, no book goodwill. So in that sense, retiring partner's capital account will be credited. Why? Because he is going out. Who have to compensate for this? That continuing or gaining partner's account will be debited here, isn't it? Their gaining ratio for compensating goodwill. Which ratio they are using here to compensate goodwill for a retiring partner? Gaining ratio. Very important is gaining ratio. Where it is gaining ratio. So what is the journal entry for this? Gaining partner's capital account debtor to retiring partner's capital account. If it is individually, gaining ratio we will use. We will discuss the problem. Goodwill is credited to retiring partner's capital account normally by this method. Yes, of course, normally we will use this method only to credit the goodwill to retiring partner. So first illustration we can discuss. Sundar Ramesh, Naresh. Sundar, Ramesh, Naresh, Mohan. 4 partners, isn't it? Are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 2:1:2:1. On retirement of Naresh. Who retired? Naresh retired. Naresh retired. Goodwill was valued 72,000. 72,000. Sundar, Ramesh and Mohan decided to share future profits equally. What is the future profit? Here equally they are going to split it. So new profit sharing ratio, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, because one partner goes out. Who is that? Naresh. And Sundar, Ramesh and Mohan are continuing partner. They will share the profit and losses in the ratio equally, which means 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Pass adjustment entry for goodwill without opening goodwill account. Very important, without opening goodwill account. So your workings clearly. So this is what they have asked us. Let's discuss one by one. So first ever, we need to calculate their gaining ratio, isn't it? Who gained and who sacrificed? Because gaining partner or continuing partner have to compensate goodwill to retiring partner. But here we are giving first preference for gaining partner, isn't it? So gaining partner. So Sundar, Ramesh, Mohan and Naresh. Four of them are partners. So Naresh went out, which means Naresh retired from the firm. Okay. So in that sense, Sundar and Ramesh and Mohan, these 3 are partners. Their new profit sharing ratio. New profit sharing ratio is 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. I hope you understand. And their existing profit sharing ratio, which means old profit sharing ratio, is 2/6, 1/6, 1/6, isn't it? Because Naresh went out. So 2/6, 1/6, 1/6. Okay. Now we are going to calculate gaining ratio. What's the formula for gaining ratio? New minus old, isn't it? So gaining ratio formula is new share minus old. New profit share minus old profit share. For Sundar, 1/3 minus 2/6, isn't it? 1/3 minus 2/6. So if you calculate 1/3 minus 2/6 for Sundar, how much it will come? Nil. Nothing going to come, isn't it? See, here 6, 2, 3, 1. So almost equal. Not almost equal, equal only, isn't it? So nil. No changes, isn't it? NIL, nil. Okay. For Ramesh we can prepare now. for Ramesh. New profit sharing ratio is 1 by 3, and Ramesh old profit sharing ratio is 1 by 6. So new minus old, isn't it? So in that sense, 1 by 6 is gained by Ramesh. Can you understand? New minus old is the formula. New is 1 by 3 and old is 1 by 6. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6, and the answer we are getting 1 by 6 is the gaining. Who is that? Morgan. Morgan's new profit sharing ratio 1 by 3 minus Morgan's existing profit sharing ratio is 1 by 6. So same, 1 by 6 is gaining by Morgan also. So here we are getting positive figures. It is a gaining ratio formula, new minus old. But when you are calculating, while you are calculating that sacrificing ratio formula will be altered, old minus new. You have to keep it in your mind, isn't it? Okay. Now what is that profit gaining ratio for Ramesh and Mohan? Because this partner nil, he didn't gain and he didn't sacrifice, and he will not contribute anything to the retiring partner, isn't it? So Ramesh and Mohan will compensate some amount of goodwill to retiring partner Naresh. So in this sense, Ramesh and Mohan will compensate 1:1 because both are getting 1 by 6, 1 by 6. So their gaining ratio is 1:1. Okay, let's discuss the problems clearly. So now you know gaining ratio. Gaining ratio is 1 by 6. Sorry, 1:1. Gaining ratio 1:1. Okay. What is that goodwill amount? Goodwill amount is 72,000. 72,000 is goodwill amount. So in that, what is Naresh share of profit? Naresh share of profit 2 by 6. 2 by 6 of 72,000 is equal to 24,000, isn't it? 24,000. This 24,000 will be contributed by gaining partner. Who are gaining partner? Ramesh and Morgan equally, because it is their gaining ratio. This 24,000 into 1 by 2, 12,000, isn't it? 12,000 for each partner. 12,000. So in this sense, what is the journal entry? How we will prepare journal entry? So journal entry, as we have discussed already, journal entry is that gaining partner's account will be debited, and outgoing or retiring partners and another one partner, who is that? Sacrificing partner account will be credited. Here no partner sacrifice, so no need to enter other partner's name. So only one partner goes out. Who is that? Naresh capital account, because Naresh only goes out. So the journal entry for this goodwill situation is Ramesh account debtor, Ramesh capital account, and Morgan's capital account, Morgan's capital account, Ramesh capital account, debtor. Debited by how much amount rupees? 12,000 each, isn't it? 12,000 each. Whose account will be credited? To who retired? Naresh. N's account or N's capital account, whatever it is. So 12,000 rupees. Okay. So this is the journal entry adjustment for goodwill, and we have discussed about it clearly. With the help of another one problem, we will discuss. Okay, 14th illustration. When one of the remaining partner also sacrifice besides the remaining retiring partner. One of the remaining partner also sacrifice besides the retiring partner. So in this sense, X, Y and Z are partners in a firm. They are sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. Z retired at the new profit sharing ratio for X and Y 1:2. On Z retirement, goodwill of the firm was valued 30,000. So when that Z retires, that time goodwill of the firm is rupees 30,000. Pass necessary journal entry for goodwill without opening goodwill account. So they mentioned without opening goodwill account, we have to pass the journal entry also. So here, as we have discussed already, gaining ratio we have to prepare. So what's the gaining ratio formula? Gaining ratio is equal to new minus old. New share of profit minus old share of profit. Then their new share of profit already they have given, it is 1:2, which means 1/3, 2/3. Who is retiring? Z is retiring. So in this sense, for X we are going to calculate. For X it is 1/3 is the new ratio minus old ratio is 3/6. 3/6. So if you do like this, common factor is 6 and first set will be multiplied by 2. So 2 minus 3. Can you understand? 2 minus 3 how it came? So 2 minus 3, that answer will come 1/6. That 2 minus 1/6. So he is sacrificed. X is sacrificed. X is sacrificed. So let's discuss about Y. Y's capital account. Y share of profit. New share of profit for Y is 2/3, isn't it? For Y, new minus old, 2/3 minus old is 2/6. So in this sense, if you prepare like this, first will be multiplied by 2. So 2 into 2 are 6, 4 and base will be 6. So 2/6 is the gaining partner. So Y is the gaining partner and X is the sacrificing partner, because X got minus figures. So X is sacrificing and Y got gain 2/6. So in this sense, whose account will be debited? Y's account will be debited. And whose account will be credited? Retiring partner and sacrificing partner's account will be credited. Let's discuss about that journal entry. Y's capital account. Y's capital account. Y's capital account debtor to who is retiring? Z is retiring, isn't it? Z and 2 sacrificed. Who sacrificed? X. Capital account. Capital account. What is the amount actually? Which amount? 10,000 rupees, isn't it? So actual amount is 30,000. That is the share of goodwill will be compensated by continuing or gaining partner to sacrificing and outgoing partner. So in this sense, their share of profit is. So that will be splitted now. 30,000 into what is the share of profit? That is equal to 1/6, 1/6, isn't it? Why we are calculating this 1/6? That 2/6 already he got gain. So 2/6 if you put, how much amount will come? 10,000 rupees. This 10,000 rupees will be given by or compensated by Y to Z and X in the ratio of 1:1, isn't it? So 1/6, 1/6. So 1/6 means that 5,000, 5,000 will come. For both the partners, 5,000, 5,000 rupees. Can you understand what I am saying? Actual amount of goodwill is 30,000 rupees. It is valued on retirement date. So 1/6 if you calculate for Z and 1/6 if you calculate for X, that will be 5,000, 5,000 rupees, because his gain is 2/6. So if you calculate 2/6 on 30,000, how much will come? 10,000 will come. So this 10,000 rupees will be compensated by Y to retiring partner and sacrificed partner equally. 55,000. I hope you understand. And next one, now we have discussed with that without goodwill account, isn't it? So now with goodwill account, with goodwill account, let's discuss about it clearly. With goodwill account, in addition to the method discussed earlier, following alternative methods are available where goodwill account is raised. Before, without goodwill account we discussed. So now goodwill account came. So goodwill account is raised and thereafter written off. We have written off also. So first situation, goodwill is raised at full value and written off. Full value and written off. So in that sense, goodwill account is debited with the current value of goodwill, crediting capital accounts of all the partners. See here, goodwill account debited to all the partners' capital account. The full value, if it is 1 lakh, 1 lakh rupees will be given to all their existing profit and loss sharing ratio for all the partners, irrespective of their retirement, this or that, isn't it? Capital account of all the partners, including retiring partner, in their old profit sharing ratio. So old profit sharing ratio we are using, and including retiring partner they are splitting and giving goodwill account debtor to all the partners capital account. Goodwill account so debited is immediately written off by debiting continuing partners capital account. Then they are written off that goodwill amount by continuing partners capital account to goodwill, not retiring partner. Only for continuing partners capital account will be debited, and whose account will be credited? That goodwill account because we are going to return off now. So return of entry will be like this only, continuing partners account data to goodwill account. So in that sense, which ratio they are following? New profit sharing ratio, and crediting goodwill account the current value of goodwill will be credited, and they are using new profit sharing ratio. You have to understand this both the situation. One is they are raising goodwill, that is full value of goodwill. So goodwill account will be debited and all the partners capital account will be credited, and all the partners can enjoy the goodwill amount as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio, irrespective of retirement, admission, whatever it is. Can you understand? So even retiring partner also included in it by their old profit sharing ratio method. And when we are written off the goodwill, the retiring partner we will not take part, and continuing partners account will be taken over here. So continuing partners capital account will be debited and goodwill account will be credited, and this new value of goodwill will be compensated by that continuing partner as per their new profit sharing ratio. So this is the situation. You can keep it in your mind. So then we can discuss with the problem for your better understanding. Then you will learn more. So this illustration 1 we can discuss now. Okay. Amit, Amrit and Akil were partners. Who are partners? Amit, Amrit and Akil were partners in the firm, sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. Akil retired. Who retired? Akil retired. The third partner. Akil retired from the firm on 1st April 2020, on which date goodwill of the firm was valued at 1,20,000. So goodwill of the firm was valued at 1,20,000, isn't it? Pass necessary journal entries giving effect of goodwill on Akil's retiring. So who is retiring? Akil's retiring. That date they are asking us to pass the journal entry for retiring partners and current value also. So we can discuss one by one. So in this situation, what is the entire amount of goodwill? 1,20,000. So as we have discussed already, what account will be debited? Goodwill account will be debited. Goodwill account debtor. 2, it is goodwill account. Goodwill account debtor to all the partners capital account. So to Amit, Amrit, then Akil. and Amrit, isn't it? This all the partners capital account will be credited. So as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio 3:2:1, what is the amount? 1,20,000 will be split and given to all the partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. 1,20,000 split and given to all the partners as per their existing profit sharing ratio. So 60,000, then 40,000, then 20,000. Can you understand? So we executed that format. So now this goodwill will be written off. When we are going to written off? While retiring a partner. On the date of retiring partner, we are going to return off the goodwill. That too for a new goodwill only we are going to. Value of the goodwill may be decreased or whatever it is. Isn't it? Whether it is decreased or not, it is not decreasing. Because they didn't give any new value of goodwill. So in this sense, it is not decreasing. Who retiring? Akhil retires. Akhil is a partner, he retired from the firm. So in that sense, who is continuing partner? Amit and Amrit are continuing partners. Amit and Amrit, these both the partners are continuing partner. So as we have discussed already, continuing partners capital account will be debited while written off. I am asking. While written off, what is the journal entry? Continuing partners capital account to goodwill account. So who are continuing partners capital? Amit, isn't it? Amit and Amrit. Capital account debited. Capital account debited. And to goodwill account. Goodwill account. What is the money? 20,000, 1,20,000 rupees. Will be compensated by these two as per their new profit sharing ratio. Whether they have given any new profit sharing ratio? Nothing. They didn't give any new profit sharing ratio. So we will take 3:2 as new profit sharing ratio because that partner went out. Who is owner of 1/6 share. So now remaining only 3:2. So that 1,20,000 will be splitted into 3/5 into 2/5. So if you do like this, 72,000 will be beared by Amit and 48,000 by Amrit. So Amit's capital account 72,000, Amrit's capital account 48,000, goodwill account 1,20,000. Isn't it? And another one method. Let's discuss about this method also. Okay, second, third, goodwill is raised to the extent of retiring partners' share and its written off. So especially retiring partners' shares. So what we have discussed, that is that the whole goodwill is written off, isn't it? And before that, without goodwill account, we have prepared. But now with goodwill, goodwill is raised to the extent of retiring partner's share and written off. Goodwill account is debited with share of retiring partner in the current value of goodwill and crediting retiring partner's capital account. So goodwill account is debited. See this, goodwill account is debited, isn't it? With the share of retiring partner in current value. What is the share of retiring partner's current value? We will calculate. So his share of profit will be calculated and the current value will be calculated. So that goodwill amount will be debited. And whose account will be debited? Credited. Retiring partner's capital account will be credited. Retiring partner in the current value of goodwill and crediting retiring partner's capital account. Then after credited the retiring partner's capital account, what we will do? That continuing partner, that continuing partners or gaining partners especially, that gaining partners capital account will be debited and goodwill account will be credited because we are going to write off it, isn't it? So Goodwill account will be debited to retiring partner because we have to give some money, compensation to retiring partner. In that sense, goodwill account data to retiring partner's capital account, and gaining partner's capital account data to goodwill account. So with the help of this format, we are going to see one problem. Okay. Karan, Charan and Raman were partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. Raman retired. Who retired? Raman retired from the firm 1st April 2020, on which date goodwill of the firm was valued 1,20,000. Isn't it? So who are partners? Karan, Charan and Raman, and their existing profits and losses sharing ratio is 3:2:1. Now who retires? Raman retired from the firm. When he retired? 1st April 2020, on which goodwill of the firm was valued 1,20,000. So goodwill of the firm is 1,20,000. They are asking us to pass necessary journal entries using goodwill for retiring share of current value of goodwill, giving effect to the Raman's retirement. Giving effect to the Raman's retirement. So let's discuss about it. How to prepare it. As we have discussed already, goodwill account will be debited to retiring partner's capital account, and gaining partner's capital account data to goodwill account while we are written off, isn't it? So who is retiring partner here? Raman. And Raman's share of profit, which means Raman's share of goodwill. So goodwill amount is 1,20,000, no doubt in it. So what is the Raman's share in it? So Raman's share is 1/6. 1/6. So 1/6 of 1,20,000 is how much will come? 20,000. Isn't it? So I hope you understand how this 20,000 came. So now we are going to write that journal entry. What is the journal entry? Whose account will be debited first? Whose account will be debited? Goodwill account will be debited. Goodwill account debtor. To who is retiring partner? Raman. Raman's account. Raman's capital account, whatever it is. Okay, how much amount it is? 20,000. 20,000. Do you have any doubt in it? Okay. The next journal entry, that gaining partner. Who is gaining partner here? Gaining partner's capital account will be debited and goodwill account will be credited while write off it. So what is that gaining ratio? Here they didn't mention about new profit sharing ratio, isn't it? So we cannot find out that new profit sharing ratio. If they have given new profit sharing ratio, we will execute that gaining ratio formula, new minus old. But new profit sharing ratio they did not give. So in that sense, we will take that existing profit sharing ratio 3:2, because who holded one? Raman holded. 1/6 is Raman's, and other 3/6 and 2/6 holded by Karan and Charan. So their gaining ratio will take 3:2. The 20,000 will be given by Karan and Charan 3/5, 2/5 on 20,000, isn't it? So as per that format, Karan's and Charan's capital account will be debited because they are continuing and gaining partner. So Karan's and Charan's capital account debitor, Karan's and Charan's capital account debited by how much amount? To goodwill, isn't it? Goodwill is a common account we have created. Now we are going to write off it. How much amount it is? It is 20,000. So 20,000 into 3/5 into 2/5. 12,000, 8,000. Isn't it? Okay, this is the method. By chance, if they ask us to calculate goodwill account, but what we have discussed before, without goodwill, without creating goodwill account, how to do that? That also we have discussed. So two methods of valuing goodwill we have discussed. That too when nothing is mentioned in book, isn't it? Which means when goodwill does not exist in the book. So next we are going to discuss about when goodwill exists in the book.